For a fast and reliable coin service, check out onefifa.com in the description down below. Also for 5% off, use discount code GCAN5. What's up guys, Curtis here and welcome to a brand new episode of the FIFA 10 to FIFA 14 most moves. Now, if you guys haven't seen the first episode of this, I do highly recommend you go and check it out. If I remember, there'll be a link in the description to go check it out, or you can go onto my channel and have a look over there. If you don't know what it is, basically what we do is we find players from FIFA 10 to FIFA 14 that have played for the most clubs, whether that is going out on loan or whether that is full transfer. So these are mainly journeyman players. So if you have any suggestions for players to include in this series, please comment down below. That'll be greatly appreciated. But let's get stuck in with the first player, and that is Scott Sinclair. Now this guy, he's been around the bush a bit. He started off at Bristol Rovers. He started off his youth career there. He then went on to Chelsea. Didn't really have much time. Obviously, this wasn't FIFA times. Obviously, we only have cards FIFA 10 to FIFA 14. But he had loan spells when he was at Chelsea with Plymouth, QPR, Charlton, Crystal Palace, Birmingham, Wigan, and then he had made a permanent move to Swansea City. And he really did set the world on fire. At the age of 20, I believe he made the move to Swansea, maybe 19. And he was absolutely brilliant at Swansea, so good. And then Manchester City came in and bought him, as you can see at that card second from the right, and he was a massive flop. Like, he just wasn't getting played at City, and he was very unlucky. Since then, he's gone on loan to West Bromwich Albion. He has only played 6 league games for them. I don't know if he's been injured or what, but he hasn't played a particular amount of games, and it's a shame to see such a great talent wasted. Next up, we have Runa Kone. Now, this guy is another one that he definitely has been around quite a bit, but he is also getting on. He's 30 years of age, so the amount of clubs he's been to is slightly more justified. He's played for Rio Sport, Lierse, Roda, PSV, Sevilla, Hanover 96, and then, as you can see on the screen, Levante, and then it became a Levante permanent. It was on loan to start off with, as well as Sevilla, which was the first two, which was a permanent, and then he made his move over to Wigan Athletic, where he scored 11 in 33, and everyone thought maybe this guy may actually be decent. He was also quality on FIFA, and really overpowered. And then this season he has followed Roberto Martinez over to Everton, and he's made 5 league appearances, some I'm sure as a substitute, and 1 in the Capital One Cup, scoring 0 goals in those 6 appearances. So he's not done particularly well at Everton, but another player to have moved 4 times since FIFA Ultimate Team has been around. Next up, we have the big man Josie Altidore. Now this guy really is a tank. Now in recent years, again, he's another one who has definitely been around the bush a bit. Now he started off at Villarreal, not on FIFA, but actually, well, he was at New York Red Bulls because he's American, and he scored 15 and 37. Then he went to Villarreal, and at that point, that was when he was sent out on loan. So he was out on loan to Xerez, and then he went to Hull, which is his first FIFA card. That was his FIFA 10 card. Then he went on loan to Bursaspor, and then he returned back to his original club, Villarreal. He didn't get much game time there, and then he moved on to AZ Alkmaar. He did actually end up going to AZ Alkmaar in the FIFA 12, maybe, yeah, FIFA 12, and he went there in basically 2011, and he managed to get himself 39 goals in 67 games. It looked like he really had found form, because he'd been a massive flop at Hull and everyone didn't think he'd be able to make it. They went to AZ Alkmaar and was amazing, and now he's back at Sunderland and he scored 1 goal in 20, just like a Hull, he scored 1 in 28. Last but most certainly not least, we have Jonathan de Guzman. Now this guy really does like to jump around a lot on FIFA. Now he has a really interesting situation with Swansea, as you can see at the end. We'll come on to that in a second though, but he started off with Feyenoord, came through their youth career, and then in 2010 he moved on to Mallorca, which is obviously that FIFA 11 card that you can see there. Following year he moved on to Villarreal, and whilst he is still under the books at Villarreal, he has been on loan at Swansea since 2012. A really peculiar thing, extending a loan for another season. Apparently he wanted to stay with his former manager Michael Laudrup, so he is another one of the players to have been at 4 different teams from FIFA 10 to FIFA 14. So 4 out of the 5 games, that's quite impressive to move around so much. So that is also the end of this episode, guys. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. Remember to stick suggestions down below for any players that have been at least 4 teams from FIFA 10 to 14. That'd be greatly appreciated. But thanks again for watching, guys. Subscribe to this channel if you're new around here. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Have a nice day, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.